friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are fabulous. I'm doing terrific. Today is day 3 of Dear Prompt. Prompt cards plus art play equals a journal. And we're on to day 3, so let's choose our cards. If you're playing along with me, I love doing this, so even if you're not playing along with me, just hang out with me. Okay, a color. We've got a color. An action. There we go. An element. I don't know. Let's pick that one. And a make. Let's try that. Whatever it is. Let's see what we've got. We never know. Hold on 1 second. Seems like there's some kind of issue. Says there's buffering, maybe. But that shouldn't be because okay. We should be fine. We should be fine. I don't know. All right. Let's zoom in. Zoom in. Here we go. All right. Are we ready? The color is Painted End Zone. Painted End Zone. That could be any colors, right? The end zone of a football field. Got the team's colors up. The action is scribble. That was a tricky one for me last time, so we'll see what we do with that. Oh my goodness. The element is line. I guess we're going to have a lot of pen work maybe in here. Oh, and the make is a flip out. A flip out. Some kind of flip out. Okay. To think about how I want to do this. I'm not really worried about those two. Or that one, really. These should be pretty simple. Alright, let's zoom you back out. Since yesterday I forgot to do that. And left y'all zoomed in the whole time. So you probably couldn't see half the stuff I was doing. Okay, a flip out, a flip out, a flip out. Trying to think if there's anything fabulous that I want to do. We used lace. Look at this gorgeous kit. This is so pretty. I don't remember who it's from, so don't ask me, and I don't have it written down here. I know I got it on Etsy, wherever it's from. I wonder if there's anything with green. That would really complement that one. There's blues, purples. I just thought this was so pretty when I saw it. I was like, oh, I gotta have it. Gotta have it. And now that I've got it, I better use it. I've had it for a while. Let's see if there's any with any green. turquoise. Ooh, that has a bit of green. That might be a possibility. We could just use that. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I almost feel like they're so pretty. I'm gonna get covered up. Let's see. I kind of wanna, let's do this. Let's do this. I have been busy over the long weekend. Plus my Sophie is not feeling well. So that doesn't really help matters. Poor thing. Okay, let's see. Kind of want to do it there. There. Put this on the outside. Maybe we make this on the inside. Do fold out like that. And let's see. I don't think that really matches. I have lots of different lace ones, as you can see. But I feel like the lace needs to be a dark color like that. Like from Tsunami Rose. I think hers are more discolored. Excuse-moi. I hope I'm not getting Sophie's cold. That would not make me happy. Yeah, I like that look better. Alright, let's set that over there. I really like that. Alright. Painted end zone. I guess we're using the orange from that. The line. I don't know, we'll put a line somewhere. Scribble and flip out. Okay. Maybe I should put it there. We should probably need a piece to back this with. Let's just do a grungy piece. I think we'll back this with this. Stick this up here. I know it's not as long as the other one. That's okay. We'll figure that out. We'll take care of that. All right. Get this. Got everybody posted that completed August's deer prompts. I think for I get it that people don't like to do just like if they start something they like to finish it. They can't just do like one or two. Some people, but some people can. Like my daughter Sadie, she's been just picking them up here and there. Every once in a while, I'll be talking to her and she'll be like, "What's your prompts today, Mom?" And I'll be like, "Oh, yeah, here they are." And then she'll just do those that day. But she hasn't done them every day. So for some people, they have a hard time with that. But other people, they can just pick it up here and there. I get it, though. I'm like one of those people, when I start something, I gotta finish it. But it doesn't have to be that way. That's a choice, right? That's something we're choosing. pressure that we're putting on ourselves. Nobody else is putting that pressure on us. So you could just have a dear prompt book, and whenever the mood strikes you, you could look at that day's prompt and decide to do it or not, right? I think people put too much pressure on themselves. It wasn't a challenge. It's not a challenge. Like, this isn't a challenge. It's just if you're stuck, to help you get out of your creativity. I mean, not help you get out, but help you get into, tap into that. So, oh my gosh, yesterday, you know, I was going through the shed and I found a box of dresses, a tote of dresses that for a little while I worked as like a online customer salesperson for and then in quality and as a QA person for Ann Taylor Loft. And as a bonus, they would give us like picks. And we had this whole room that was full of Ann Taylor and Loft like model sample size clothes, shoes, jewelry, all kinds of stuff. And I had my daughter Sadie was a teenager at the time, and I was a single mom. I didn't have a lot of money, so I would get her clothes from there because they were her size. I couldn't wear them, but so I got her a ton of dresses, beautiful, beautiful, like fancy dresses. And but then she never wore them, and I had saved them for Sophie, and so I showed them to her. I brought them in, showed them to her. She took a couple of them actually. One of them is polka dot gray with it's got tulle. It's gorgeous. Like this is the fabric from another one because I took it apart. See how pretty it is? I'm gonna cut these apart to be able to use them. And then I have more of it that's, but I mean, this is a big piece. I have more of it that's, and you know, I can use it, it'll be all together. But, and then it had a lining fabric that was so blue. But anyway, I took apart 4 dresses last night. Yeah, 4 dresses. I sat there with my seam ripper and took them apart. I'm getting pretty good at it, actually. So, yeah, I got them all taken apart. And, so that I can use the material for other things. Let's see. What do we want to use? I think these are all kind of retro. What's this one? That one might be okay. I thought we had a bunch of floral ones like. This one is just, but I don't think it's not. Well, I don't mind that one actually. Maybe we'll use that one. I'll just put it there. Okay, let's see here. Cut it up at 8. this is tape. Wait a minute. Okay. Do you guys ever have those days where you like doubt yourselves as a creator? It happens to me sometimes, where I'm like, sometimes I feel like people like me as a person, but they don't. Oh, we didn't really have to put it there, but that's okay. But they don't respect my work, because they don't, or my creations. They don't, I wouldn't say it's work, it's not work, but they don't respect me as my creations. Like they think, I've been there, done that, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I try really hard to, promote, creators that I love their stuff. And I just don't know that everybody does that. Some people are wonderful at it, don't get me wrong. Can we consider that a line? Well, this has lines in it, so I think that's considered a line. So we got that, we've got that. We've got that. We have to do scribbles still. Okay. We are going to... You know what? I don't want to glue this in here. Maybe we're just gonna... What I think we need to. What if we... I feel like I want it to be removable. I don't know. I need to think about this for a minute. I don't know. Some days I think I just struggle more than others. Today happens to be one of those days, but that's okay. There will be those days, that's for sure. This week is a fast week, at least. I haven't been catching a whole lot of lives lately. I'm trying to pay attention to other things. Alright. Alright, that looks better to me. How do I want to connect this? Oh, I don't know. feel like I feel like a woman. Do, 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 do. I feel like it needs to be in the middle though. We need something else here. I've got a person. I kind of feel like there's another paper doll on here, which is crazy because I don't usually use paper dolls. So to use 2 paper dolls and 2 spreads is like, what? Let's use a dude this time. Do do do. Do 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 do. Got that old gentleman. He's a baseball player. Don't think he really goes. Ooh, he looks rather dapper. I think we'll use him. Yeah. Well, we could use one of these guys, but no, I think we'll use him. Okay. Whoops. Little dude. Alright, let's use him. Maybe he looks like he's leaning on something, kind of. Alright. What is he leaning on? Some kind of saying? I don't know. This one's not coming to me very fast, is it? I mean, I like this so far, but I'm kind of stuck as to how I want to do it. I mean, I don't really want to cover that up, but I guess I'm not going to have a choice. Because, I mean, it needs to be a flip out, so... Oh, let's just glue it down and be done with it before I change my mind. It's just a printable. I have to remind myself of that. I can reprint it if I want. No worries. Alright, let's put it right there. We could have actually made that a pocket too, but we didn't. So, alright, we've got a pocket there. We need... What is the point of this? The point is to have some writing space in here. Let's chop this off. Alright, I got some writing space. We need to make a tag too. There, put a tag there. This is going to close here. Put that guy there. How much time? 31 minutes. Today's isn't coming together as quick as yesterday's did. That's okay. They're not all going to come together quickly. See if any of these. I bought these because Di was supposed to show us how she did her winded thing, and then she never did. So now I've got them. I think we could use that if we got rid of this wall part. Let's make this into a side pocket. I have a thought. I have a thought. Alright, let's we need some tags. We need this to be smaller. Okay, let's see. How much is that? I think we take about an inch off of this. Let's decorate this with something. Wait a minute. Kind of like that. Oh, we could have done it out of green. Alright, now we gotta decorate it with something. What are we going to put on it? We are going to... find a piece of green. Green pattern paper. Let's see what we... Whoops, it's stuck to it. Wait, what's this one? That's kind of interesting. It's not wide enough. That's not big enough. No. Could probably use that. What's this one? That one's perfect size, actually. Let's just use that one. Alright. Let's glue this down. Do some cutting. Ta-da. There we go. Whoops. Redo these corners. Okay. And let's definitely ink it. Alright. I feel like I need a tab. What about this one? That's interesting. I think we're going to do this, and then we're going to put a brad through it. Like that. Not a brad. You know what I mean. These. Should we use green? Doesn't exactly go, but no. Let's use silver. We'll use silver. Silver. Alrighty. through there. Goes there. Hold on, I have to think because I forgot about this flap. What if we folded that in like that? Then this should have been on this side. See, I didn't think this through. But I still feel like this makes more sense. Even if it's not originally what I wanted, I still feel like it makes more sense. And then we'll put a thing here, a circle. He should be leaning on something. What is he leaning on? I feel like he needs to be leaning on something. We need to find him something to lean on. Let's find him something to lean on that's appropriate for this time. Let's see. We do have all kinds of football things. What if he was leaning on a football? That'd be kind of funny. Alright, let's see. What can he be leaning on? Lean on me when you're not strong. What have we got for him to lean on? Book. No. That doesn't make sense. I feel like I need to go through these. Let's see. I need to kind of pull them out of here a little bit to see what we've got. Well, there's a key. That mightn't be horrible. A balloon, no. Stack of books. What's that? Too bad that wasn't big enough. Bigger. Oh, there's a ladder. This is all stuff I've like cut out of books and things. pretty much. He could be leaning on a stack of cookies. That would be funny. Is he leaning on a light bulb? That might be interesting. He has to be leaning on something. I think the pocket watch would be too big. That's not even a pocket watch, that's a compass. Actually, it's a compass. There's a vintage camera. A bat. That bat should be with Halloween stuff, actually. That's kind of going the wrong way. Some stuff from one of my kits. That's a freebie thing. Ooh, that might be interesting. Alright, we have some choices at least, so let's choose from one of these. Let's stick all this back in here and make a choice. See, there's all kinds of things in here. You just never know what you're going to find. Alright. Okay, that's too big for sure. I think I might like this. I like that. It could be leaning on a key. That's too short. That's too short. I don't mind that either, but I think I like the hourglass better. I think we're going to use the hourglass. All right, let's let him lean on the hourglass. We got that taken care of. Finally. Okay. Actually, I think it goes like that. It's actually pretty much the perfect height for that. Okay. That. Okay, we need some kind of floral stamp or something. Ay, 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 ay. Let's use one of those. Let's use one of these. Let's use this one. right now, you would not believe it was my desk. That is for sure. It's actually making me a little crazy. Okay. I need to put some stuff away. Because it's being a bit ridiculous. Alright, that's a little bit better. Oh, we're still going to need one of those, so we won't put that away yet. Okay. Alright, let's put this there. And let's do it again here. Alright, I like that. Got that done. Alright. How are we doing? We're almost at an hour. I love those. We should use one of those. We need a tag or something for here, some kind of tuck. It's probably too long. Now what are we going to cover it with? Let's cover it with this. That'll work just fine. Just pulled it out of our drawer. We used it not that long ago with another prompt that we were doing. Another deer prompt. Okay. Do that. And there we go. We're staying very much with the floral theme here. I think this was a medium one. Seems about right. Okay. Got it. Okey-doke. Got that. Oh, we ended up not needing those because we used more solid. We do need a fishtail ones, not fishtail. Did I use them all? I like the smaller ones better than the bigger ones. Here's one. Oh wait, that one might look weird on here. Maybe we do need a bigger one. We do need a big one. There we go. Alright, let's glue this on here. Zoop. There we go. And that goes in there. Okay, now the only other thing, I feel like something. What if we put one of these stamps up there? That gives it some interest. Okay. And then maybe let's balance it out with that 6. Now, what are we going to put down there? This 1? Yeah. Shoot. There we go. I like that for sure. It just gave it some interest, right? And maybe we'll put that up there. Or maybe, is that too much? Maybe we'll put it right there. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ah. That's a mess. Where did that go? I don't know about this. Okay. I like that. We got those. I still feel like we need something to maybe keep this closed, but maybe we don't. I mean, it will stay closed. What do we think? Maybe a little corner. What is that? To tuck it into. What if we did that? This started out pretty feminine and it's kind of turning out masculine, isn't it? Oddly enough. I don't know. We'll see if this works. I'm not sure it's going to, but we'll see. Alright, we need a little piece of cardstock. Another piece of cardstock. Come on, come on. Alright, let's glue this down. There are no straight lines, so we'll just glue it right there. Okay. Oop, that's not straight either. There we go. There, 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 and there. Now, we need to kind of hold this in half and mark that right there. Okay. Like that. That's how it's going to be. Okay. All right. We're going to glue that right there. Do-do-do. All right, let's leave this for a second, just to see. While we wait for that to dry, let's put our prompts. We're going to write our prompts on the back of this today. Oh, we didn't scribble. Our action was scribble. The make is flip out. The color is painted. End zone. And the element was line. Alright, the only thing we haven't done is scribble. We could scribble on here. Let's just scribble. There, I put today's date and my initials. That's what I scribbled. All right. That works. And then that folds back underneath there. That worked. It worked. I actually love how this page turned out. It's always a shock to me because I just never know. Just never know if I'm going to like it or not. Alright, let's move this out of our way. And give you a close-up. Let's see. There you go. Alright. So, the action was scribble, which I scribbled the date and my initials on the tag. So that was that. The color is painted end zone. Could be any color you wanted. It could be black and white. It could be blue. It could be orange. It could be green. It could be... Oh, wait. This isn't going to open now. This way. Oh. Wait. I know how I'll get away with this. Like that. That's how I just got away with it. It's that way. Ta-da! Still opens now. Okay, so painted end zone is, you know, it could be any color you wanted it to be. Line, we have lines all over the place, but there's lines here and this. There's lines in this. So line was pretty easy to do. And then flip out. We did a flip out. It's got a nice little tag here that can be written on. This will tuck in here to keep that closed. I feel like this needs to be extracted from there. That corner is now stuck like. I feel like it's glued somehow. Wait a minute. Okay. That can go away. This, you know what, we're just gonna take that off too. Okay, there we go. That worked. Now this just tucks into there, just like that. Ta-da! There we go. So it worked. So if you ever want to do that, you can just cut a V and it still will flip out, and then this will go just like that. Wait a minute, this is flipping up. Here, put a little bit of glue right there. Keep that down. Alright, and this bends, but I don't mind that. So, we did it. We did it again. We did it again. For day 3, we're on a roll. This is definitely having a look so far, kind of. And it's kind of funny I use that in there, which is kind of cool. Alright, remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool friends and really cool things. And until next time, catch you later. Ta-ta!